Hello everyone, how are we doing? Welcome back to another episode of my Crybaby Whims Legacy Challenge. This is episode 9. We are starting on a dramatic note because Jasmine is here taking a pregnancy test. So I am going to press play, and essentially she woohooed with both Thomas and Dominic yesterday, and now she is feeling a little bit unwell and she's like, oh my gosh, can I be pregnant again? And there we go. Jasmine is officially pregnant with baby number 3. She is pregnant. She is eating for 2 now. In her mind, obviously, she has no clue who the father is. She woohooed with Thomas on their romantic getaway, and then when she came home, she also woohooed with Dominic in the evening. So it could very easily be either of them. Now, as we know, she did struggle with getting pregnant with Grace, but she easily got pregnant with Alexis. So she's like, well, it could still be Dominic's just because we had fertility issues last time. That doesn't mean that it's definitely not his. It could still be Dominic's, but at the same time, this was after one night. And with so many issues before, it could very well be Thomas's. She has no idea what to think. Obviously, she is not going to tell. She's not going to tell Dominic this. She is going to absolutely just tell him that it is his. She's not even going to give that doubt in his mind. He has no suspicions or anything, but she is going to have to obviously tell him that she is pregnant. So he is in bed at the moment. She is going to come and cook some breakfast for everyone. While she is cooking, I will show off Alexis, who has had a bit of a makeover. She looks so much like Dominic. Stop moving. She's pulling a funny face. But here is Alexis. She looks a lot like Dominic at the moment. And then Grace is upstairs in her bed asleep, and she is so sweet. I love this like curly blonde hair on her. She's adorable. I have given her Alexis's old toddler bedroom with just a slight renovations. I just got a bit more CC and thought I'd change it up a bit so it wasn't the exact same room. And then the lights are all off, so maybe I should turn them on so we can actually see. Here is Alexis's bedroom. So I just thought it was really cute. I gave her a bunk bed because eventually she will probably need to have, we will need to fit 2 rooms in here. We're supposed to have 4 children and there's only 3 bedrooms, so the kids will be sharing. But yeah, this is Alexis's bedroom. I thought it was really sweet. I've kind of gone for yellows and blues and whites. It's nothing like too crazy, but I liked it. I thought it was sweet. Jasmine is just cooking is it omelette or pancake? I can't remember what. Omelette. Okay, she is cooking some omelette, and then she will need to tell Dominic that she is pregnant. So can we come here, and where do we go? Pregnancy and family, and we're not going to admit not knowing. We are going to share the big news and be like, oh my gosh, I know we wanted a big family. Well, I am pregnant and we're having another baby, and they're going to be so close in age to Grace. And he's like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited because he is, oh my gosh, she's got a 1. Oh my gosh, he's got a 1. He woke up with a 1 to become disliked by Thomas. What? That's quite awkward actually, but he is feeling pretty happy, I'm not gonna lie, about the fact that he is expecting another baby. So he's hearing big news, and they both want a big family anyway. So she's gonna say it is Dominic's regardless of who the baby belongs to. But she is obviously going to have a few doubts. Look at her. She's being all paranoid. She's like, oh my gosh, what if it is Thomas's? It is also Sunday. So I hadn't realised it was Sunday. I'm not going to lie. I was thinking, while Dominic's at work, we will have to invite Thomas over and tell him, because he knows he woohooed with Jasmine. And then for her to turn up the next day pregnant, he's going to be like, oh my gosh, is that my child? And things like that. So it needs to come from Jasmine and not just seeing her. But I was thinking, oh, we'll do it while Dominic's at work. But now Dominic's not at work today. Maybe we'll have to go out, or we can wait till tomorrow. I don't know. But she spent the whole weekend away, and I don't think she's gonna she spent a Friday night away, didn't she? And then she came back yesterday for her kids' birthdays and felt really bad. So I don't think she's gonna go out again today. I think she's gonna spend the day at home with her children and her family, and we'll have to do this until tell Thomas tomorrow about the baby. But for now, come and take a shower. She's feeling pretty tense right now. She's got looming anxiety from fear of unfulfilled dreams. I know this is a very generic one. I've been saying it before, fear even. I know it's a generic fear, but because I can make it work with this story. So because obviously she is at this moment, she got it just as she found out that she was pregnant. So she's like, oh my gosh, am I breaking my dream? I've always wanted a big happy family, and have I just broken this up by having an affair and having another man's child? So she's got all of these sort of doubts in her mind. Also, I'm just loving the fact that even though she's super stinky, look at little Grace being Dominic's teaching her words, and then over here Alexis is doing some drawing. She's so creative and sweet, bless her. But Jasmine has come in to join us, but we probably should give Grace a little bath and get her some food as well. Alexis is already at creativity level 6. How has she gone up so quickly? She has made some full crafts. I'm thinking I'll put these up here above her bed. They kind of go with the colour scheme, I'm not gonna lie, so I quite like. Or no, maybe, wait, I had stuff here. I've just noticed the chair and all the stuff's missing. I'm gonna fix that quickly. I have placed this properly and put her chair and her journal back. I don't know why that happened, but either way, it is back now, and Dominic is still teaching Grace to talk. He's gonna stop so he can give her a bath, but I can't. Oh, she's just the sweetest. She's got the same face, but she's still so sweet. And they are now good friends. How sweet. But Jasmine, what are you up to? She is looking up some conspiracy theories. Maybe she's gone on some like forums or something to be like, what do I do in this scenario? She's got some secret identities no one knows is actually her. Oh my gosh, theory confirmed from reading conspiracy theories. Other people on the internet agreed with me, so it must be true. I've never seen that before. I love that. But also I like the fact she is pregnant because she's gonna have another child, which is what she wants. But even though she's unsure as to whose baby it is gonna be, we will find out. I could do a whole who's the daddy and find out after the baby's born, but honestly, if I'm thinking in Jasmine's mind, she is going to want to know so she can prepare herself. She's a very paranoid sim, so she will want to be able to prepare herself for anything, and she's going to need to tell Thomas anyway, and I feel like he would want to know, and then she can prepare herself, because if it is Thomas's, she's going to have to, like, as I say, mentally prepare herself. But if it's not, she's not even got to worry. She's got that, like, she can get rid of any doubt in her mind. So I do think she's going to find out once we've told Thomas tomorrow, but we need to tell him first. Dominic is such a sweet dad though. Like, he has got his flaws and his issues, but he does love his family. He has autonomously come to give Grace some food. I didn't ask him to do this. It's just some chicken nuggets, but they're sweet. He's come and fed her, and then he's going to come upstairs and again autonomously play dolls with Alexis, which I thought was super sweet. Apparently it is Pajama Sunday today. Both Alexis and Dominic are going to have a pajama day, even though I would have put on more pajamas than this, Dominic, but I guess it's family. And oh no, the dollhouse is kind of clipping through the wall. Oh well. But he is here playing dolls with his daughter, which is so sweet. Look at this. Look at them playing their dolls together. This is adorable. This is so sweet. But how's our lovely Jasmine doing? She is just doing some laundry at the moment and some chores. Alexis, oh my gosh, she is some super creative genius. I know she's got the creativity trait, but I didn't realise that meant it would go up so quickly. She is at level 9. How is this actually going up so quickly? It's not even skill day. Look at this. She's gonna max this out already. This is her technically her first full day as a child, and she is already, she's ill, bless her, but I genuinely don't understand. Just because she's creative and an art lover, I've never had a skill go up this quickly before. Look at it. She's just maxed her creativity. I'm amazed. But Jasmine, she's gonna come and let out Grace. I've put Grace in some green clothes. I don't know why. I just thought she would. She looked really cute with the green, so that is her little color scheme, and she's over here just bobbing along. Why don't we give her a hug, and we'll do some flashcards with her. We'll teach her some basic needs. We are spending the day at home. It is a family day today, so we might as well get some teaching some skills in. And look at this. I'm so obsessed with this little family. They are so adorable. Look at them. Look at little Grace. That's so sweet. I wonder if they're gonna have another girl or if they'll have a boy. Because we've had 2 girls, but that doesn't mean we're like only gonna have girls. But I've got names prepared for if it's a girl or a boy. And I'm just gonna hope it's not twins. She's teaching her some basic needs, and Grace does not want to do it. What traits did Grace have? I can't actually remember. She is a charmer and clingy. Okay, fair enough. And are these 2 upstairs still? These 2 are still upstairs playing dolls. I feel like Dominic is actually just having more fun than Alexis at this point, to be honest. I just wanted to clarify, by the way, I actually genuinely have no idea who the father is. I do not know if it's Thomas or Dominic. We will find out in this episode with the paternity test, but I genuinely I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But I think I'm gonna stop Grace learning some flashcards because Jasmine's bladder has gone down super quickly from being pregnant, so she's gonna need to go use the toilet. And then I think I might get her to serve some dinner early because she is getting not super hungry. She's getting quite tired quite quickly. So I think if we get dinner done, she can go to sleep and at least her family will have food. And her cooking is a level 9. That is so good. We're going to do a chicken stir fry for dinner today. And I think Grace just used her nappy instead of potty training her. It looks like Alexis is up here once again, making some crafts. She is super creative. I wonder if we can come and get her to write in her journal at all. But she's feeling really confident as well. I forgot she was self-assured. Oh, Dominic's gone back to his dolls. No one's playing dolls though. He's just gonna go play dolls by himself. Literally, no one has. Oh no, he wants to play with Jasmine. Okay. So Dominic wants to play dolls with Jasmine. I'm not gonna lie, we probably won't be doing that right now because we have other things to worry about. But that's interesting move, Dominic. But why don't you come and get yourself sorted? You are still just in your briefs from the day and you're a bit stinky. But is there anything you could do for work? Maybe you can fill out your reports. As we discovered in the last episode, he does actually have a fear of a dead-end job, and it wasn't so much that he is worried about like the job, it was more about his position in the career and things like that. So I'm thinking we're gonna keep it for now, and if I can't conquer it, I'll probably just like find a way to say he's conquered it. But I'll do my best at trying to get him to conquer that fear, because I don't think it's like a permanent thing. And okay, look at who is not in a very good mood right now. Oh my gosh, do you see that anger? We're gonna need to come and maybe just calmly hug it out over an emotional meltdown, just to make sure she knows that it's okay to feel stressed and upset, but we're gonna try and work on managing those emotions a little bit. And she does not want any of that. I mean, it increased her emotional control at least, but yeah, she did not want a hug. I feel like Grace is gonna be a troublesome child. Oh, and now Jasmine is craving some sweet food. I'm cooking you dinner, and now she's like, I want cake. We can also ask a psychic about the other parent. I'm not going to do this. I've never done it. Jasmine, I've never done it, but I actually would be interested to see at some point. But I just don't think it fits Jasmine. I think she would want to know for definite. Although she is into like conspiracy theories and stuff. No, I'm going to leave it, but I am going to get her to go and get her craved food, I think. But the food is here for the family when they get hungry. Literally no one else is hungry, but it's there. They're ready for when anyone wants it. No, Alexis is ill. She's got a scratchy illness. We'll have to get her some medicine, but she's here. She's just hugging her sister. I missed it because there was a thing in the way. Let's do that again. Oh, Annabelle's here. Maybe we won't invite Thomas's sister in because that would be a bit weird. Even though she's technically our friend, I feel weird inviting our side thing's sister into the house. Anyway, for now, let's not worry about that. Let's look at these two hugging, even though Alexis is super ill. Look at them. Love them so much. But Jasmine, do you feel better now? Cravings tame. Jasmine feels much better now that those food cravings have been satisfied. Excellent. Well, you're still hungry, so maybe you should come down and actually eat some stir fry. Dominic is feeling pretty focused after his report. It says the numbers, they form a pattern. It's beautiful. So he quite was interested in that bit. We're going to have a family dinner, even though it's not really a family dinner because Grace is going to sit here and these two will probably have finished eating before he comes to join join them. But either way, we're going to say it's like a cute little family dinner. Things have been kind of better now between Dominic and Jasmine. I think they've kind of, okay, I say that and they just lost friendship for nothing. Literally, they didn't even interact, which is a bit awkward. But I mean, I think they're like, I don't know. I'm unsure how their relationship is working right now. I'm gonna kind of see how it goes. We do, as I say, things will be cleared up a bit more when we find out about Thomas's reaction and find out who the father of the baby is. Even if we find out it's Thomas's, she will not. Oh, okay, he likes spooky music, sure. Even if she finds out that it is Thomas's baby, she will not tell Dominic this, but it will make things a bit more difficult for her. And we'd have to see how Thomas reacts if he finds out he's having a child and another man is going to raise it as his own. Is he going to be okay with that, or would he be like, no, I want a say in my child's life? Like, I don't know. It's going to open up a whole can of worms. And Grace, you didn't finish your dinner. But it's fine. She's going to come upstairs and play dolls. Who are you going to play dolls with? Maybe come play with your sister. These two are now playing some dolls, which is sweet. I love that Alexis is here, still in her pyjamas. She has been feeling pretty unwell today, so it makes sense. We'll need to make sure we get some medicine in case she's still unwell. But yeah, I still just can't get over the fact her creativity was maxed in one day. One day. Even though he technically doesn't need it for work right now, I have got Dominic over here doing some logic because he's only at level 2 and I feel like he will need it eventually. So while we've got some time, he is doing that. Jasmine is going to come and potty train Grace so that she doesn't use her nappy again. We'll put her to bed and then we will head to sleep ourselves because even though it's like 8 o'clock, Jasmine is feeling pretty tired from this pregnancy right now. I love how confident Alexis is all the time. She is so sweet. I love her already. Oh, what? Apparently it's new skill day. That might be why Alexis got her creativity up so much. But it's not told me it's new skill day. What? It never popped up that it was new skill day. That's really odd. But I guess we've worked out the mystery as to how Alexis got her skill up so quick and how Dominic is improving his logic so fast. But I'm not going to complain. I'm going to make the most of this. But okay, that really. Oh my gosh! I know I just got distracted, but look at Alexis sleeping in her little tent. Even though she's got her bed in the room, she is over here sleeping in her tent. Bless her. That is adorable, and it looks like Grace wants to have a sleepover with her sister and sleep in the tent with her. That is the sweetest thing ever. So Jasmine is just here putting Grace to sleep right now, who is pretty sad herself, and now Jasmine is sad from a mood swing. Maybe she saw how sad her daughter was and it just played on her hormones. She's like, oh no, I'm so sad. But she will be heading to sleep straight after this. Is Alexis still napping in her tent? I think she is. Alexis, why don't you go to the toilet and actually sleep in bed? You've got your first day of school tomorrow. You should probably sleep in an actual bed. Whereas Dominic is still outside working on his logic. I am gonna absolutely make the most of this and try and get his logic to level 4 before he goes to bed, because as I say, even though he technically doesn't need it for a promotion, I feel like he is going to need it later down the line. So I'm going to make the most of apparently new skill day, even though it didn't tell us it was new skill day. Jasmine has woken up today with morning sickness, bless her. She is also nearly in her second trimester. She's got half an hour until we find out if she's in her second trimester. She is up at 5:30 this morning. She is fully rested from getting such an early night, but then she is going to come and prep some breakfast for everyone. How is everyone else? Alexis, she is doing all right. She's got her first day of school today, which is so exciting. And Grace, she's still sleeping in, whereas Dominic is over here. He could probably get up, but I'm going to let him sleep in a little bit longer. He's not got to get to work until 9. Jasmine is now feeling uncomfortable because apparently she got shampoo in her eyes, which isn't helping her morning sickness. So she's already not off to the best start for today. She's probably feeling super nervous as well because she knows she needs to tell Thomas about the pregnancy, and we're going to find out who the father of the baby is. Place your bets now. Comment down below who you think it's going to be, whether it's Thomas or Dominic. I want to know when you find out if you were correct or if you were incorrect. I genuinely don't know, because she woohooed with Thomas first, And then she woohooed with Dominic second, obviously. So it could easily be either she had issues getting pregnant with Grace, but she also got pregnant with Alexis basically on the first or second try, didn't she? She got pregnant fairly quickly, so it doesn't mean it's impossible that it could be Dominic's, but also it could equally be Thomas's. We don't know what his fertility is like, so yeah, but look at how Dominic is looking at her. He is absolutely smitten, and whether Jasmine feels the same sort of love for him, I don't know, but oh, Alexis, of course, ruining that sweet moment. Whether she has that sort of like same love for him, I don't know, but Dominic is still absolutely sort of like smitten with her. And you two, are they gonna go woohoo? Okay, no, they're just expressing love, I think. I thought they were gonna go woohoo. Please don't go woohoo this. Oh, look at that. That is adorable. Oh, look at him expressing his love. That is sweet. Oh no, is Jasmine unwell now, or is that just a pregnancy related illness thing? I don't know, but I hope she's not getting ill. But I think she is technically, no, where was it? She is technically second trimester now. She's well into her pregnancy and excited to be a mother, so her bump is growing. I can't believe we found out today and she's already in second trimester. I don't think we're gonna have the baby in this episode. Let me know what you think the baby's gonna be, if it's gonna be another girl or if she's finally gonna have a boy. And I mean, I do have name ideas already laid out, but I'm always open to suggestions, so if you do have any sort of ideas, feel free to let me know. It doesn't mean that I'm definitely going to go with them, because I do have quite a few ideas already. But I'm always open to suggestions, because there might be one that really piques my interest. How is Grace doing today? We're going to get her up so we can potty train her before she uses her nappy. Oh, that potty is filthy. We're not going to clean it yet. We will clean it after we have potty trained Grace. But I wanted to see if we can get her potty trained, because I can't remember if we got Alexis potty trained. I think we did, but I don't actually remember now. But Dominic has got work in an hour, and Alexis is off to her first day of school. She's still eating her breakfast. Girl, you're going to be late for your first day of school, but okay, that's fine. She's going to finish eating her French toast. There we go. And now she's going to head to her first day of school. And here she is in her cute little outfit. As I say, she's still kind of sticking with the sort of yellows that her mama had, the yellows and whites, but she's kind of got a bit of more blue in her colour scheme as well. But I don't want to stick to a strict colour scheme with the kids, at least until I know like who the heir is going to be. What's happening? Where is she going? I was saying, so at least until I know who the heir is going to be, I'm not sticking with a strict colour theme. I'm kind of gonna dress them in however I feel they would want to dress and things like that, or whatever, but I'm not going to give them a strict, like, this is the colour scheme you are going to wear. I like to mix it up a little bit for now. I don't know who the heir is going to be, honestly. I've not decided. We've still got 2 children to have, so I haven't decided that yet. It's too early days. Jasmine does have a few jobs to get on with today before we can invite over Thomas. So at least she's here right now helping her child use the potty, and Grace, by the looks of it, is going to go help herself to some food. So, I mean, fair enough. She wants to get her own breakfast. I'm not going to stop her because we have many other things to do. Dominic is here at work right now. I'm going to get him to socialise with his co-workers for today. He was feeling a bit insecure about his work, especially because his co-workers or his bosses are his in-laws. So maybe he's just going to have a chat with them, see if he can work through some of his insecurities, whether he is going to move on up in his career. Jasmine is still feeling pretty sad about the purpose of her life. She's like, oh my gosh, have I ruined everything with sleeping with Thomas and having an affair? So again, we will find out how that results once she finds out about the results of this paternity test. But we can't do that until Grace has finally finished pooping. Hurry up, Grace. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Jasmine is definitely feeling ill from an illness and not from just being pregnant. So I am gonna order medicine. We're gonna get lots of these. I'm gonna get 5 for now. She can take one of those. And then we've got a few spare, especially if Alexis is unwell as well. It's an awful thunderstorm today in Willow Creek. Jasmine has still got so many jobs to do, and it is already almost midday. So I'm really hoping we can get Thomas around before Dominic gets home from work, but we really need to tell him today. We can't wait until she's like had the baby. She needs to tell him today. So she's got to get a move on with these jobs and then we can invite him over. So Grace is obviously still really young. She probably won't question why Thomas is over. She doesn't actually have any idea who this man is. Look at her face, bless her. She won't know who he is, but we might see if she can come upstairs and maybe let's see if she can bounce on the trampoline, because I've not seen this yet. And it also means that she doesn't have to worry about seeing Thomas for whenever he gets here. Here she goes. She is getting on her trampoline. Please tell me she faces the other way. Nope, she doesn't. I've put the trampoline the wrong way around. Here she is on her little... Oh, I'm really bad at this. I might just have to take the walls down so we can watch her bounce on here. But look. Oh, that is so sweet. She's having so much fun. She's actually not got a amulet from it. We've also got some Play-Doh and the cars as well that she can play with whenever she fancies. But okay, we have finally finished our jobs. Jasmine, do not go do that. You need to invite over Thomas right now because it is already 1 o'clock. And Alexis will be home from school soon, which again is easier to get away with. Kind of hiding it. Obviously you won't be able to do anything romantic, which I don't think Jasmine is going to want to do anyway, but we definitely don't really want him here by the time Thomas gets here, because we know that by the time Dominic gets back from work, because we know that they... Oh no! I kind of saw that coming. I'm not gonna lie. Is he bleeding? Why does that look like blood? I don't have a mod that has blood. Why did that happen? That is really creepy. But we are going to come and... She's already flirty. Oh my gosh. Okay. We are going to come here and we're going to share the big news with him and see how he reacts and be like, okay, so actually we are pregnant. She's telling him now. He's like, what? And he's like, oh my gosh, you're pregnant? So we actually don't... Oh, he seems excited about it. Okay. Maybe we should ask him... Where is it? Ask if he wants children, because that was a really positive reaction. Jasmine, come back. Come and actually see if he wants children, because that was a really, really positive reaction. But we're going to be like, so do you actually want kids then? And then she is going to admit not knowing if it was him or if it was Dominic. And he wants children, so he seemed quite happy about that. But he's like, oh, okay, he is not happy. Even though he knows, like, she's in a relationship, he sees her as cheated, even though it wasn't technically cheated because he knew that she's still with Dominic. So, either way, he's still being romantic. So maybe he's getting jealous because he's still got those feelings for her. And even though he knows that she's still with Dominic, maybe that's kind of solidified that she's still sleeping with him. So he's like, wait, do you actually still love him as well? It's not just staying with him because you have to. Do you actually still love him? And Jasmine's going to apologise and be like, look, I'm really unsure of everything at the moment. And he's like, I can understand it's such a tricky, horrible situation for you. So we'll work it all out later. But she is going to be like, look, I really need to know who the father is. So, oh my gosh, no, Grace. Grace, don't come downstairs right now. You're supposed to stay upstairs. She's coming all the way down. We need to go and find out who the father is before our husband gets home. We need to come and ask to do a paternity test. We're like, look, we need to find out so I know how to prepare myself. He is not very happy with that. Even though he wants kids, I think he's still feeling a bit insecure about, oh gosh, we're going to have to, I didn't think this through. We are going to have to hire a nanny. They're not going to send their kids to daycare. They're too, oh my gosh, Thomas. They won't be the sort to send them to daycare. We're going to have to get a nanny. But yeah, I think Thomas is feeling a bit insecure and jealous, and these people keep slipping in here. But yeah, Thomas isn't feeling great about knowing that Jasmine is still technically with her husband. She's not staying with him because she has to. He is kind of like, well, do you actually still love him then? And that's created some insecurity in him. But yeah, they are here right now finding out about the paternity test. She's feeling a bit overwhelmed, but she's also can't wait. Happy parents from announcing the pregnancy. Paternity mystery, unsurprisingly, admitting not knowing who the child's father is didn't go too well. And she's also feeling really flirty right now. She really wants to woohoo with Thomas, which we're not going to do because our daughter has just got home from her first day of school. It's going to be awkward enough having Thomas here. We're going to have to like send him away basically, because at the moment Alexis hasn't even seen him, so she doesn't have anything to question. So oh my gosh, I feel so bad, but we're hiding it from our daughter as well as our husband at this point. But what can Jasmine do? Because we've seen what sort of personality Alexis has already. What is stopping her from telling her dad that, oh, I saw Thomas here, and like Thomas isn't actually anything to them anymore. It's not like Uncle Thomas. Oh my gosh. Okay, this sim is not the father of Jasmine's child. So it is Dominic's baby. So it's not Thomas's. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not too sure how I'm feeling about this. Jasmine feels relieved from knowing the father. But she's also sad. Jasmine's partner was distraught to learn they're not the father of child. Whether that's what Jasmine wanted or not, there's nothing to do about this anymore but to accept it. They're not the father, and now everyone knows. Okay, so Dominic is definitely the father to the baby. We don't need to lie to him. Well, I mean, she is still technically lying because she is still having an affair. But we're going to have to see how Thomas is. He's going to be quite upset. He didn't father. He is still upset. It says cheating, but again, I'm taking this to mean that he is upset that she is still being romantic and woohooing with Dominic because he thought she was all in on his relationship, on their relationship. So they're going to have a proper conversation, but that is something to do after the baby is here. Oh my gosh. Okay, time to go now because Dominic will be home soon. But yeah, we will need to have a chat. Oh my gosh, we're going to have a chat with Thomas tomorrow in the day. Hopefully he can come over a bit sooner and we can have a chat with him about can we dismiss the nanny now? We can just dismiss him. We don't need you, we're home now, and we don't want Dominic to come home and see a nanny because he'll be like, why is the nanny here? Why weren't you looking after the children? It will open up a whole other can of worms, but at least he cooked for us. But yeah, I am kind of shocked, honestly. I was actually expecting it to be Thomas's. I wasn't planning for it either way. I wasn't like hoping it'd be Thomas. I wasn't hoping it'd be Dominic. I'm just shocked. I am just genuinely quite shocked. But anyway, I think I am going to end the episode here. Quite enough has happened. It's been dramatic enough. We have found out that Jasmine and Dominic are going to have another baby. Did you get it right? Did you guess correctly? I want to know. But yeah, this has opened up a whole new thing because Jasmine is now going to have to work out what her relationship is like with Thomas because he is quite upset that she is still with Dominic, even though he knows they're still married. In his eyes, he thought that she loved him, and he's like, well, do you still love him or do you love me? Do you love us both? And he's just feeling a bit insecure at the moment. He thought he had Jasmine, and Jasmine also, obviously, we know she doesn't really know what she thinks, so that is something we're going to have to work out. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure to leave a like and comment down below and let me know what you think. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It would mean so much to me, and I will speak to you all in another video. Bye everyone.